Good morning, YouTube. Today we've jump started and we're working on a Solitude S-Class. This will be the third one of these. This one, I think the model number is just a little bit different, but it's getting an additional 975 watts of solar. They already had a 300 watt panel up top. The voltage is matched, so it can be an addition to what we're doing. So they have 1275 watts total. This is a ST3740BH-R.
Good morning. I know you're not used to seeing me. We were going to have to deal with the dew in the morning. We went ahead and mounted all of the panels last night. We did not wire anything up. We just mounted them. So that is why you see panels already up here. Now this one is an already existing panel that he had through the manufacturer, Grand Design. And if you follow our channel, you know this rig just about as well as we do, probably. This is the third of this model that we've already done. So this is a 3740BH, and you know, as you all know, Mike does it a little bit different every time, but we'll see. So with this one, he's added 325 watt Northern Arizona wind and sun panels, and to his existing already 300 watt panel. So he'll have a total of 1275 watts. We're going to do a 3000 watt Multiplus and 150/100 MPPT, a 712 battery monitor. We are not doing any easy starts on this one. They are going to chase the weather, so they don't even want to be able to, well, not that they don't want to be able to run the air conditioner, but they do have an onboard Onan generator. So just in case they do have to run the AC, they're just going to use the generator. Yeah, so as you can see, like I said, we have already mounted the panels and we are going to wire them up today and get all of the solar done, because in our last two jobs we have been postponed due to the rain, and it is supposed to rain for the entire rest of the week. So we are trying to get this done before the weather gets here. And so let's get started.
If we'll pan down, I'll show you that this was sitting something like this, and whenever you pull this thing up, now you have this huge circle that has gobs of sealant on it. I get it, and I can see, if you give me the camera, you can see the hole. I don't know if you can see it or not. Hopefully you can. It's right in there. That's for the satellite roof cable.
Which is what you normally do.
Yeah, I normally use that, and I just make it a little bigger to pull my wires out.
But because of what they changed.
So they had a plate here is what they used to use, and it was gobbed up too, but it was manageable. It didn't have, you know, almost a foot wide cross section of the goop, and I don't like to go goop on top of goop. I want to go fresh goop, because then I know that I don't know who gooped this other than the factory, and I don't want to be responsible for their my goop on top of their goop and it, you know, not having a good seal. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to use the chase, bring my wires over, put my own hole with my own box, and then I'm going to have to reseal their mess, put it all back down in here, and reseal it all, because I would literally have to cut a section of roof off to make this a good, like, to put my box here. It can't sit cattywampus. It needs to sit on a flat surface.
Yeah, if you were noticing when he was trying to pull this up, it was actually stretching the roof. And so obviously we don't want to do that. Yeah. So it was a good thought on their behalf, you know, if you're just using it for, you know, the satellite.
Yeah, but make it accessible.
Yeah, it's not
a box there.
Yeah, it's not accessible at all.
Yeah. So anyhow, that's my 2 cents for today.
So that's what we're gonna
make it accessible.
So this one's a little bit different than the other two we've done, just for that reason.
Yep. In the basement, I've been busy. Yeah, so I've already taken out most of the structure for the steps, getting ready to start building in. The converter, the inverter, existing inverter are coming out as usual. The transfer switch was mounted right here in this dust, and then the dust comes right over to here. This is where the existing wall was. The water pump was right here. I just moved it right there. Didn't have to change anything. Didn't even have to undo the wiring. So when these two come out, that's where the batteries are going to sit, up on that deck. Multiplus will probably be here. And then he definitely wants to add an additional MPPT and solar in the future. So he's got, you know, 2 sets of wires coming in. My striped set in purple is that's the future set, but we're going to go ahead and have everything staged and ready for him. 1 MPP will probably go here and have a panel right there ready to go for him to have the second one. I've got to, you know, move these around a little bit, but it's coming along good. The roof is actually already finished. I've already got all my wiring ran in, and these are live right now. So let's get these terminated out and get some equipment installed today. Now that's some rain right there. I'm dry in here though. Next step, Multiplus, MPPT, connect it all. So. Last night, or yesterday, we left. I'll let that guy go by.
the total wattage, including that one? I don't want to do the math. 1275? Okay.
325
Yep.
and 300.